give these a try, you can go ahead and pause the video and come right back when you're done. All right, so this first one, again, we're going to make our two inequalities. So I have c minus 1 is greater than 5. And I have c minus 1 is, switch the sign, less than or equal to negative 5. And is this a less than or a greater? Okay, this is greater. So this is going to be an or problem. So I add 1 to both sides. C is greater than or equal to 6. Add 1 to both sides, and I have c is less than or equal to negative 4. And you need to put the word or in there, or it's not a compound inequality. All right, this one's a little trickier. Hopefully you got it. First thing I'm going to do, I've got to get the inequality by itself. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. That gives me 4 times the absolute value of 2x minus 5 is greater than 20. Okay? It's still not by itself, so now I'm going to divide both sides by 4. Okay? So I've got the absolute value of 2x minus 5 is greater than 5. So this is also going to be an or. So I have 2x minus 5 is greater than 5, and 2x, I should do my little, 2x minus 5 is less than negative 5. Okay, so I add 5 to both sides. 2x is greater than 10. Divide both sides by 2, and I get x is greater than 5. Over here, I add 5 to both sides. I get 2x is less than 0. Don't let the 0 scare you. Just because there's a 0 doesn't mean that it's not, there's no solution. Because I can divide both sides by 2, and I get x is less than 0. So my answer is x is greater than 5, or x is less than 0. All right, what about this one? Again, we look at this, we've got a negative here. So a lot of people see that negative and say, oh, it's no solution. They automatically think that. But look at what I've got here as a sign. Remember, it doesn't matter what I put in for m, this is going to become positive. So I could put in a negative 90. Well, that would make it a positive. I could put in 110, and this would be negative 100. But it's absolute value, so it's a positive, so it's 100. Is 100 bigger than or equal to negative 2? Yes, any positive number is bigger than or equal to negative 2. So the answer to this one is all real numbers. I can put in anything I want there. It's going to be positive when I take it out of the absolute value signs, and that's going to be bigger than negative 2. Anything will be. Okay. Finally, I just have this quick question. This one isn't that hard, and in class today we talked about it. It was probably better to talk about this problem. But we have, you're buying a new computer. The average cost of several different computers is $664. Wouldn't that be nice? You really want to aim for that price. Give or take $100. Give or take $100. What price range am I looking for when buying a computer? So give and take means I can take $100 off both ends. Okay, so my low end would be $564, and my high end would be $764. So that's the range of the cost of a computer that I'm looking for. All right, so in a nutshell, basically, I've got this in your notes. When solving absolute value inequalities, there are two to solve. The first is the same. The second switches the inequality sign and the sign of the constant. Okay? How do I know if it's an and or an or? greater or less than. Okay? And your assignment is on big ideas. So if you got any questions, please let me know.